Hello and a warm welcome to all our viewers around the world to the first episode of Randoms for the year 2025. So I guess it's safe to say Happy New Year to everyone. I am your host, Ogochukwu Mobno. And with me today in the studio is no other but, no, it's not Sharon. It is Samuel Odi. Samuel, how are you doing today?
I'm very well, thank you. Thank you. It's great to be here. First time ever on Randoms and on the New Year,
really?
New Year
edition.
First
time ever?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So you've not been invited to the show before?
I've not been opportune to be invited, so I guess the year started on a positive note, getting invites for the Randoms.
Oh, that's great. So if I may ask, did you travel for the celebration?
No, I didn't. Technically, I didn't even have a holiday because I was working all through, so I didn't get to travel, but I tend to connect with families and friends via social media, so it was great.
It's great.
Yeah.
I hope you had fun.
Yeah, I did have fun. Yes, I went out, drank Arabian tea.
Arabian tea.
Spent a few time with a few friends, and yes, that was just most of it.
Okay, that's good. So today we are going to be looking at an overhaul of the festive celebration. We'll also have trending gist to share with you, so you do not want to miss out on this one. We'll be going on a quick break, so when we return, we'll be filling you in. So I advise you to grab your popcorn, sit back, and enjoy the Randoms ride.
Get ready for the unpredictable and also unconventional show, Random.
From trending topics to honest conversations and various social media comments, Randoms have it all.
No topic is off limit, no comment is too weird.
Join me, Sharon Ajay, and my co-host,
Ogochukwu Mobno, every Tuesday, 6:30 p.m.
Buckle up and enjoy the Randoms Ride.
Welcome back to Randoms, and today, like I said, we are going to be giving you an overhaul of the festive period, what happened over the holidays, and also we're going to be giving you trending gist. And do not forget to always come with comments from X, formerly Twitter. So during the festive period, we witnessed a lot of sharings from traditional leaders, religious heads, celebrities, corporate bodies, and even individuals. Yes, because of the nature of the country's economy, we witness people give out foodstuffs, clothes, money, etc. Although some of this sharing didn't go as planned, as some came to an end due to theft and also stampede that led to loss of lives. First of the stampede was witnessed in Ibadan when the ex-wife of the Ooni of Ife, Naomi, Oriyomi Hamzat, tried to share some palliative to the people of Ibadan. She was later arrested and currently remanded in prison over the stampede that led to the death of many children. I don't know. This stampede really hurts me because I know what she was trying to do was to help the people, knowing that the economy of the country right now is not really a funny one, but it's ended up really in a bad state because she had to be arrested over the death of over 32 children.
Yes.
And I don't know, for me, I feel like she shouldn't be arrested except there's something more to it, because she brought out her money to buy these stuff, to buy food, clothes, and all of that. And I'm sure some NGOs actually contributed to these things, and they did not plan the death of these children. These children wished to see Christmas and even the New Year, and they didn't plan all of this. If you check the videos and the pictures on the internet, you see that even adults were there for something that was supposed to be just children. So somewhere I really do not know. Maybe you have to fit me on that.
Well, basically, I would say there is hunger in the land. There's no turning of the coin back and forth. But for this situation, she knew the situation in the country. There's hunger in the land, and then she's trying a way to like help support the community. Give back to people. But they planned for a certain number, and then the fact that there's so much hunger in the land led lots of crowd to come, which they did not have preparations for. So obviously nobody woke up that morning. Even those that died did not wake up and hoping they were going to die. They went with the hope that they would get food items, come back, at least have something to share. And then I think planning were not just done for that large number. I'm certain they made plans for the numbers that they had. But the thing that it leading to the fact of people dying and she getting arrested, for me, for my own opinion, I think she should, the government and all should like have mercy on her and then give her room.
Look at the good side.
Look at the good side and look at the
She was trying to help.
intentions. Yes, she was trying to help, but now still these lives that were lost would not be looked away from. But maybe a certain way, maybe she should compensate the families of those that lost their loved ones, their children and all of that. So it came as a shock to everybody. It came as a shock to her. It came as a shock to the NGOs. But she's not the only one involved in this. But she's the principal person. So automatically, someone is going to get punished. So she is getting punished, for trying to do good, but trying to do good, like basically. So, but as it stands now, I think maybe after a while, maybe when it goes to court and then they looked at the matter, get to investigate properly, probably she might just be asked to like compensate the families, but there's no amount of money that will be used to compensate a lost life. So the bottom line is, there's hunger in the land, and then the government needs to start doing something really fast
quick
about it. Yes,
that's not the only stampede we witnessed during the festive period. Also, 22 died in the town of Okija in the southeastern state of Anambra after a philanthropist organized an event to distribute food. Local police spokesperson Tochukwu Ikenga said 10 other died in the capital, Abuja. This is our Abuja. So
like
10 persons died during a similar event organized by a local church.
Yes.
So, like, she's not the only one who actually organized something to give out, and it's turned out to be a misfortune. People died. But she's the only person so far that has been arrested.
Yes, I was actually going to get to that point, but I was waiting for you to get to this point of the conversation, because now they said the local church, and this happened, like reports reached us that this all happened in Maitama, of all places.
Okay.
Yeah, so now if this does happen there, now we've not gotten any report that like, okay, someone is being remanded in prison for something like this. So I think if the case goes to court, if she has a very good lawyer, they have a very strong defense, because this didn't just happen in Ife. It didn't just happen in Abuja. It also happened in the East. Who is going under the bus for this stampede, right? So there are a lot of things that need to be done. There are a lot of investigations that need to go into. So if a certain punishment will be given, then everybody should collect his own share. But it still boils down to the fact that 2024 came in as a shock to everybody. The president assuming office, taking away subsidy, then things keep going high, food items, inflation, and all of that. So hunger rather is in the town, and it needs to be abolished as soon as possible, so we wouldn't see the same incident reoccurring again, because in the next couple of months, the fasting season would start.
Okay.
And then Easter is coming, Ramadan is coming, another form of sharing would be happening. So if this issue of hunger doesn't get sorted, stampede will still happen again.
Oh, goodness God.
So that's not what we are praying for, but if the situation on the ground and then proper planning and having organization, that's the road right there, is not being done, that means a whole lot of chaos in this light will happen, because everybody would want to collect. Even those that have collected will want to go back and collect again. So it's just crazy that things like that is happening during this time.
Because so many, we saw so many celebrities who actually did sharing. They bought foodstuffs and they shared it. But I think the organization, and also knowing the number of community or people you want to give out these things to, and organizing them, I think organization is just the
I think the bottom line is organization.
And again, the crowd for Ibadan was really much. The thing
Probably,
is, some persons that were not even supposed to be there
were
there. And we also got news that some parents were throwing their children in from the fence. Now I think they have a number of persons they wanted to give out this thing to. But then some parents were like, no, hunger day, we need to.
We need to.
I remember seeing one tweet on I think a post, not a tweet, a post on Facebook, and the young lady was like, oh, my mom had been away for 3 days. She went to get food from where they were sharing food. That was the one that happened in Okija in Anambra State.
Yeah.
And she said she went to get food from where they were sharing food, and I've not seen her for the past 3 days. Please, if you can find my mom, find my mom.
Wow.
And she went on to say, I was able to provide half bag of rice, tin tomatoes, and groundnut oil, and I begged this man not to go out. Now, these are some of the things. If you have that one, if your children have been able to struggle
to provide
why
some.
go there?
You see, there is this Oliver Twist mentality that Nigerians have of always wanting more, and for the year, and again, whenever they hear that is
Free.
getting it for free, then everybody who wants to go all out, even those that can afford it, will still want to go and collect that free item. So, like you rightly said, greed is just the thing. So the bottom line is, another thing is, I think that happened about this affair, it's about the fact that they had the individual sharing, ex-wife of the Ooni. So they were expecting that it's going to be in surplus. So people don't even know that the rich also cry in this time. Everybody was humbled. Like everybody was literally humbled this past year. So I think the individual that was involved also maybe contributed to that. The fact then people were like, is this person's ex-wife? So probably he also supported and then gave, and then they just used the opportunity. Just like when it happens during political parties going for rallies and all, everybody wants to troop in whenever they hear an XYZ amount to be given. At the end of the day, most of the times, people go and not get what they actually think they will get. Some will come back injured, losing their lives. That was what we witnessed in Ibadan, Okija, and even the Federal Capital Territory. For it to be happening in the Federal Capital Territory and in Maitama of all places, that means it really tie apartheid 2 billion.
All right, that's it. It's really a painful one. We could laugh over it right now because it's been like over a week or two now, but it was really a painful one. And to the life lost, we could only say send our condolences to the families of the ones that lost their life over the Stampede. But then the most important message right now that we are passing out to the government is to please provide jobs, because if we have jobs, everyone can afford what they want. And also, if the prices of goods in the market are affordable, why not? I've never really seen people share things this much like they did this year, and I've never really heard of this kind of stampede we had all over the country. So please, this is a message to the government to provide jobs and also make foodstuffs and other basic things affordable for the common man. So we'll be going on a quick break, and when we return, we're giving you one trending gist you do not want to miss. Stay with us.
Get ready for the unpredictable and also unconventional show, Random.
From trending topics to honest conversations and various social media comments, randoms and it all.
No topic is off limit, no comment is too weird.
Join me, Sharon Ajay, and my co-host,
every Tuesday, 6:30 p.m.
Buckle up and enjoy the Randoms Ride.
Welcome back from that quick break. Like we always do, we fill you in on the trending gist for the week. So on this one, Nigerian socialite Pascal Okechukwu, popularly known as Cubana chief priest, has refuted claims of being related to Bethel Okechukwu, a phone repairer who recently gained attention after being promised money by Afrobeat star Burna Boy. Taking to his Instagram story on Sunday, Cubana chief priest clarified that the man in the viral video, who was alleged to be his brother, has no ties to him. Burna Boy had pledged $30,000 to Bethel, sparking widespread interest and speculations about the socialite's connection to the young man. Cubana chief priest in his reply has emphasized that he has only 3 biological siblings, 1 brother and 2 sisters, who are all self-sufficient and do not rely on him for financial support. Okay, you know, this thing about Cubana chief priest and Burna Boy has been a long, it has been a long fight, a long fight from way back. So whatever it is we are seeing is still from that fire that has not quenched.
Yes,
yet.
the smoke
So,
is still
yes,
everywhere.
It's still everywhere. And right now, this one now is, I know you must have heard about
Yes.
it. And it has been banter from Cubana's side, from Burna Boy's side. Sometimes you hear, oh, Burna Boy, this one is 1-0, and you hear 100-0 and all of that. So please. I know you are ready to drag somebody, but please, I beg you, we are not standing on anybody's side.
Yeah, basically.
So right now, Burna Boy is saying Cubana cannot help his siblings. His siblings are suffering, and yet he goes online to shout money now, water, juju, one thing, and all of that.
Yeah.
But he has a brother who is a phone repairer and cannot even sponsor his career. To them, okay, on the internet, it said that brother of his,
It's not his.
or alleged brother of his, wants to do music and also wants to also support his business, but Cubana could not support him, and he has come out to claim that this person is not even my brother, he's my cousin.
To start with.
But he cannot support him. So let's
Okay,
talk about this.
Okay, looking at this now, he has said, like he clarified that he has 2 brothers and a sister.
No, I think he said a brother.
Sorry, rather a brother and 2 sisters. Then that they are all doing well. Well, we've never seen those ones. We don't know if they are doing well or they are not doing well. That's what he said. Now, he came out to say this one is not his brother biologically, that is his cousin, but they're still family. So it's your money. I'm not going to put a gun to your head for you to help whoever you want to help. But you can't come to the social media space and be doing giveaways when you have family members who are not, well-to-do. Even if you don't support his music career, at least he has something he does with his hand. He repairs phone. You could just probably, help him advance that. But for Burna Boy now and Cubana Chief Priest, there've been this back and forth going, and it all started when Davido is coming into the picture now, because Davido and Cubana Chief Priest are
Davido is always
besties.
coming into every picture.
Davido and Cubana Chief Priest are besties. So I think when Burna Boy and Cubana Chief Priest, they used to be very close too. They used to be very close, but Davido and Cubana Chief Priest are buddies, like best of friends. So the moment David and the Burna Boy had their fallout, that was when I think the gap between Burna Boy and Cubana Chief Priest, so automatically,
my friend is my enemy.
yes. So all of those things now started coming up, and then now Burna Boy has probably been waiting for an opportunity to fire back, and then now the opportunity now came. Thank God for social media. I don't know what's his name again?
Lucky
Udu.
He's always bringing
up people. Where does he see those people from? Out of nowhere, you bring out somebody. At least the only person that he brought out that I remember that I was like happy, Sky B. That said, my baby. My baby, you're the one. Yes. Like, I was like, at least this guy is someone that we used to know, and then out of nowhere he disappeared. So for Burna Boy now, I know he has been looking for any opportunity that most celebrities in Nigeria get to tackle anybody associated to David is fine. They will just take it straight up. But looking at the back record now, 2018 and early 2010s, where Burna Boy was still struggling, Davido was collecting awards, BET awards and all. Him and Cubana Chief Priest, they were just traveling everywhere and then making money. But now when it comes to dragging now, Cubana Chief Priest always has something to say about somebody. Even when he dragged Linda Ikeji's family and then even paid people to go to her timeline to insult her. So I'm even waiting to see something like that happen between him and Burna Boy. But I've not seen anything like that. But there was just one statement that he made that is still in my head, where he made mention of the fact that Burna Boy had to bend down to collect Grammy. So I'm wondering how he bent down. Did he bend down and picked it from the floor, or he bent down and just? I really don't understand that. Maybe you would just give us more clarification.
We're not talking about bending down right now. Let's leave the award. It has been given to Burna Boy. Burna Boy has that award.
Yes.
It's his own. You cannot drag it.
You cannot drag it.
They crested
his name there. So
please do not drag bending.
Bend down
like,
to like okay,
a responsible
prostrated.
young man to
Okay.
collect your award. You have to, you know.
Then he didn't specify. Don't blame
You have
me.
to be respectful. He did not
He
specify.
didn't
So,
specify how he bent down.
anyways, no, some persons are saying online that you can say he's your cousin, but then why not help your cousin? Your cousin is also your brother.
Brother,
But you know
yes.
that some cousin that you vowed, maybe because of the sins of their father, you said, you see this family, I no go help on now because of what your papa don't do, or because of what you've done to me. Yes, there's some
There are
of your
some
cousins you
people,
don't
true.
talk to them. True
Well-
or false? I have a cousin
well,
I don't
true,
talk. I
true.
don't really know that particular cousin so much, but
My family is
I'm not
very
very
large.
close. Apart from being large, I know them physically, but I'm not very close to them. Like, we don't really
But
talk.
it has not gotten to that level that you would decide not to help.
It never do me anything, no.
yeah,
But
too.
if the case of helping comes up and I know I'm in position to help, why not?
Yeah.
But there are some family members that have, there's some people that don't
Vowed.
even talk to their father.
True.
Some people do not talk to their siblings, like the next person after them. They don't. So it's okay for family to have their banters and everything. It's okay for you to help everybody in the world, and there's one person that you told yourself, except maybe Jesus Christ comes to say, please, my son, help this person. but that's it. Some persons, you don't really care and you don't give anything about them. You just want to live your life because of a past experience, you know. Some persons will tell you, when I help my family, there's always a problem coming up. So it's that I help
Probably.
an outsider.
Or probably sometimes people in situations like this, a lot of persons might have probably helped family members, and then they just go ahead and like not take the help seriously, squander it. So maybe from the angle of chief priest
They
now,
don't even get a proper thank you.
thank you. Maybe he might have helped other family members, and then they just
But that particular one,
my brother gave me the money. They will go and just blow the money away, and then they wouldn't use it for what they are supposed to use it for. So maybe now he is now being laid back, and then you scrutinize properly first before he offers any kind
if
of
truly
help.
that guy is his cousin or his brother, then they should Burna Boy should just stay away from family matter. This one
Best
is a family
advice.
issue. I'm telling you,
As
because I
best
think
advice.
family is family, and I think they know what's up.
At the end of the day,
want.
they'll use him and settle.
That's the thing. So we'll be going straight to comments on X, formerly Twitter, and concerning this particular issue. You understand now, online in-laws and
Family
friends
members.
and family members
Extended
will,
family.
will always drop their 2 cents
Social media
concerning
families.
every issue. So the first comment here is coming from Nugget Man. Nugget Man says, if you like, keep on being sentimental about this whole thing, Cubana chief priest. Cubana chief priest must have seen that video, as well as it is okay if he decides not to help. Of course, he owes him nothing. So should the young man now reject help coming from Burna Boy? Help will not always come from where you expect it. Where you expect, sit that out. Well, if it's me, I will not reject help from Burna Boy, even though it's help. Help is help.
Help is help.
I will collect it.
Probably the guy has been praying for help, so now God is sending someone else.
Help
so
can come from anywhere.
it can come from literally from everywhere.
All right, the next comment is coming from the Big Snake, and the Big Snake says, cousins are still your blood regardless. It's an abomination if you married them, same goes to the same mother and father. So okay, so cousins are still your blood. All right, this next one is coming from Gordon FTB. Gordon says, Burna Boy for verify, sha, but your cousin is your brother in it. Your cousin is your brother in it, but even brothers, like I said, some of them don't talk to each other. Brothers kill brothers
Brothers
for
kill
some
brothers.
reasons, flimsy reasons. Though. All right, the next comment is coming from Betty Love. Betty Love says, LOL. No, the guy is Cubana's elder brother. That's Cubana said he has. He's not his cousin, anything. He's telling lies in that video. Are you Cubana's father?
No, he's a doctor. He's a doctor that was in the labor room with Cubana's mother before she passed.
It is the God for me, you guys. All right, the next one is coming from Adedayo Osanya. He says, the truth is, in a society where money is worshipped, being poor makes you a distant cousin at best. But wealth elevates you to the status of a blood brother. Ordinarily, cousins should be like brothers and nephews like sisters. However, poverty erodes this family bond, leaving the poor with no true relatives, especially in Nigeria. Okay, this person is looking at it from the poverty angle.
Actually, there are actually multiple
But is it
angles.
real? Is it true? Because I know that some family that are well knitted, even though they are not rich.
Yes, that's very true. Because one, it just boils down from the kind of relationship that
You had
the
with your family
parents,
growing up.
that's like
Okay, parents,
the parents have with, for instance,
Very
now we're
true.
siblings, right? You get married, I get married. So the kind of love we have is what's going to transcend and then go down to our children. Do you understand? So that bond now is something that's going to grow. If we love each other and then we don't introduce our kids and then bring them together as cousins from childhood, you know, it's going to be hard when they grow up for them to have that bond. So from this angle of the conversation, I think if they are cousins, maybe if they are actual cousins, you know, I think they are supposed, the love now did not probably start from when they were very young. So you don't just expect it, it's not a switch.
So you're advising from childhood, go to this person's house, go and
Once,
do your
like,
holiday and all
go
of
to
that. So,
sleepovers
because I
and
don't know
all
some
of
of my
that.
cousins.
Me too, I have a very large family.
So in
Very-
case anyone comes up and say, Ogochukwu, you are rich and you did not help
Help
me.
me.
Those guys, I don't know that person. I do not know him or she. So, okay, this is the last comment for today from Inside World. And it says, bro, he already knows before giving him the money. Even if he is his cousin, he, Sipu, which is Cubana chief priest, would have played a major role in uplifting him. Since he already knows his passion, which is music, Burna wasn't strict. He is correcting all the wrongs of CP. Next move is to his baby mama. Do not call out his baby mama, please. Please
Nobody
do not
is
call out
free.
his baby mama. Please, let's leave that episode.
Wait, who's
because
baby mama first?
We're talking about CP's baby mama because, you
Oh.
know, let's not talk about
okay.
that. That's topic for another day. Anyway, that's what our time is going to permit us to take for today. I hope you enjoyed yourself on today's episode of Randoms. And I am your host, Ogochukwu. And, you know, today, thank you so much, Samuel, for coming through.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much.
I've not gotten my check yet, though.
Oh, don't worry. We'll get it behind this camera. All right, so we're going to be saying bye-bye.